Hey guys! Okay, so this is, I want to say, going surprisingly well, but then I just noticed that everybody has super high stress. Essentially what I'm thinking of is I'm thinking of bringing another duplicant in because I'm starting to get to the point where I don't have enough duplicants to do everything that needs to be done. So I might bring one more, and we've got one here. Let me bring the mic a little closer. Like, so what I've done since is we got a little puffed farm going on over here. And there's a hot polluted oxygen vent, like literally right here, that we've just got a channel straight in, so we don't need any energy to pump this into here. So this guy will help produce slime for the mushroom farm we got going. Our hatch farm is doing pretty well. I got one Wheezewort through the printing pod, so we're gonna actually do like a whole row of Wheezeworts here. And then that will hopefully help us cool it down a bit so that we can get some more farming going on. But at the very least, we've got the mushrooms going, and we've got the puffs going. We've also got a Paku down here. So if I can get a Paku farm going on, then that could be food source as well. But the big issue at the moment is going to be stress soon. Let me see my schedule. I'm gonna give them an extra downtime, and then I'm gonna bring in another duplicant. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so far his stress does look like it's going down a little bit, though. Like, there is a bunch of oxygen here. I think it's just because I got him digging. So if I let them just maintain for a little bit, we should actually be okay. I might be... What do these guys need for... So they need salt water for irrigation, which could be annoying. Hey, Mux. Yeah, I know you're planning on watching from bed. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in this other duplicant. We're gonna give it a bedroom. I figure we can do 6 duplicants tops. At least until we get things really, really stabilized. But we'll only bring them in if there's actually a really good one. I do have a good one here. This one right here. Giggler, you're gonna be Ellie. There's a poop jump stamp in Smite. I know what you're aiming for. Because this has operating, tidying, and decorating, so that's just gonna flat out be what we prioritize them with. So... decorating... operating, and tidying. There we go. Okay, so that's a lot better. We now have somebody working on everything. We'll throw life support on Diggler as well. That should be good, actually. I like that. Okay. We got, like, slime lung everywhere right now. Less than ideal, but not too much we can do about it. Hopefully it will eventually... It is dying, so... Oh, that poor shine bug is keeping Diggler up. Diggler, I hope you don't mind not sleeping. Now put a grooming station here so that we can actually turn this into a stable and domesticate these guys. But this way we don't have to worry about them like not having food or anything. But because these things, these here will feed them. Actually, what I might do is, I think if I do... I think if we do something kind of like we do with these guys, we can get chlorine to sink in here so that we can get these to grow as well for them to eat. And then what I'll do is I'll make one of these to store leech stone. And that way we can create some chlorine that'll hover in here. Yeah. It'll work. We have the ideas. They will work. so what I will probably do is maybe we'll start by trying to build up, because if we can find space, we might be able to get a solar power plant going. And then we don't have to worry so much about heat. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Essentially, I'm trying to get my oxyfern seeds down here to encourage the pips to plant them down here. Okay, good. Mux's stress is going way down. I need to do this ASAP before these guys get out. Okay, good, he's going away. Yes! Perfect. There we go. And then this should still count as a stable. Nice. Okay. Okay. And then these guys will produce phosphorite to fuel my Wheezeworts. Oxygen's looking pretty okay. If we're gonna go up anymore, though, I do need to build a airlock. Because we don't want all of the oxygen, like, getting out. My stress is doing a lot better too. Let me give Diggler tinkering. That'll put it way too high. These here are doing well. I deconstruct this, I can get the pufflet eggs in here, and then we'll get even more pufflets in here all at once. So we can produce more slime. But we gotta get them in there before... before they hatch. Good, we've got lots of mushrooms being made. Which will feed us for quite a while. I need to get like a kitchen going. But I need, Wait, sage hatchlings are colder? I have like 1,000,000 sage hatches. Can I use that to cool down my... These are ideas I did not think of. I probably need like 1,000,000 of them though. I need to start expanding my exploration. Where did that seed go? Did one of the pips plant it somewhere? Because I don't see it. I got nothing. We just want to keep everything harvestable. Except for these here, because I want those to actually grow. So that the Dracos can eat them. We'll eventually throw a shearing station in here as well. But I want to get power sorted out more first. Oh, they took the seat up there. So it's still gonna be a while before those are ready to hatch anyways. So another day won't kill me. This is cooling this area down a little bit. Bit by bit, it is cooling this down. So if we can get even just a few more Wheezeworts in here, we might be able to start farming some other foods. We're getting something else going. At the very least have some cooling starting in the base. But right now that's entirely based on luck as to whether we get Wheezeworts in our printing pod. I'm really hoping this guy lays an egg. Because I would like this to keep going so that I can... What do these guys eat? Eat algae, though. Which could be a problem because there's not a ton of algae on this planet. There's some, but not much. There. Now those guys can hatch. It's because the buddy buds are dead. It's only just barely too hot, though. If I can cool this down even just a little bit, then... I should hopefully have a bunch of eggs soon as well. Is there actually nothing for you guys to do? Go sweep something, like... I guess, well, I don't have any storage containers where they can just put stuff if it's not being swept. Which is not cool. So... I think I'm gonna just throw a few, like, I don't know where to throw some storage containers right here, maybe. For now, anyways. This will give them something to do. If I can get him ranching, then he can help with the ranching when there's nothing else to do. Or farming. Ranching would probably be better, though, because there's not too much to farm yet, but we've got 3 ranches. Still feeling a bit iffy too. My throat is kind of not 100%. I'm thinking of even putting a door here and then maybe some doors here. And like turning this into a preserve. And then that way I can just lock the pips in here and try to get them to like just fill this with plants. Actually do that. If this is small enough. Maximum tile size is 120, and this is 160. Seriously? Okay, what if I put... I gotta get rid of 40 tiles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would knock off 20. Unless I go like this. Oops. Hey Diggler, how you doing? Actually, if I do this, then I could put more storage up here. And then if I put the door here, that'll knock off a few more tiles. And then hopefully this will be small enough for a reserve. Make these, because in this way, if I start getting some paintings in here, that will help with the stress. And I've got a few of these growing that will produce reed fiber occasionally. I do definitely need to get somebody else trained in ranching, though. What about you, Max? We got you in here, Diggler. I brought in a 4th person. What we should do is convert this to a toilet, to a bathroom. But I don't want the power generation yet. I guess I could put a sealed off. Oh, what is this over here? Oh. What is this area over here? It's not stupid hot. Hopefully you don't go crazy and get killed by a orc or something like in RimWorld. You are my... we brought you in because we were getting to the point where our duplicants were just a little bit too, like, taxed and weren't getting everything done. And so we found one, there was one in our thing that had interest in tidying, operation, and art. And that's something we needed, so I figured, okay, we can bring one more person in. We had just gotten our mushroom farm and our puffed farm going. And our puffed stable going. So, it was good timing. The bigger and more complex your base gets, the more... Oh no, I've had bases with like 20 plus people out. Like 20 plus people. The problem is that because we're on the hot world, I'm trying to severely limit my electricity, which means that because the electricity is going to produce more heat, which means that I'm also just trying to limit my number of people because you need electricity to support like the oxygen generation and shit. So we're trying to keep it relatively simple until we've got some sort of reliable cooling going on. No, we had one that I was doing on stream that we got almost to like cycle 1,000 or something. Very close to it anyways. And we had like 20 people. We were working on space exploration and stuff. And then I started to get a colony collapse, so I'm gonna try again. But I wanna see what's over here. So where do we want to put the... Because if this area is cooler... Essentially, like, this is a very... So there is space exploration now. You can escape the planet by going into, like, some kind of anomaly or black hole or something. But you can also... Shit, where is it? It's a colony goals thing. No, it's not there. Is it here? No. I've opened it before and I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here. Colony summary. So there's the Great Escape. So there's the Great Escape, which has sent a duplicate on a one-way mission to the furthest star map destination. And then there's Home Sweet Home, which has all of these requirements. That said, this is just an open world. It is just an open world. Like, this is a sandbox game. You'll never, like, beat the game, so to speak. You finally got it working where it should error out if it won't work. Well, we can always test it later, Mux, by, like, you send me the file, and then I essentially just change my, like, make a duplicate of my login settings and change a character in my key, in my, like, token or whatever. So that it will be wrong. And see what it does. But yeah, so there are goals and stuff. But they aren't actually... Like, they don't end the game, to my knowledge. You can keep going. Okay, I'm gonna put a... airlock here. And then we'll start going sideways from here. I'm gonna need to put a floor tile right there, though. Actually, or we can just go like this. Yeah, I don't think you can beat this game. There are goals, but I don't think they end the game. Because the whole idea is that you can go forever if you want to. It's just a sandbox. So what we did here is this here will produce polluted oxygen, which is what puffs need to eat. So they eat it and they produce slime. So we left this just open so that we don't have to get a pump system to get it into here to feed the puffs. The reason we need slime, because that's what we need to fertilize our mushrooms. And then this here's a row of Wizwarts, which cool. So we're gonna try and use this as cooling for our base. What I'll eventually do is, if we get some water pipes and stuff, is we'll run them through here so that it will cool the water before taking it where it's going. We've got a water geyser, guys! Oh, fuck yeah. This should help us produce water. Hey, Harrison, how you doing? It has been a while. How are you doing? Oh, you're gonna do that too? That'd be nice. That way if we do those games that have it, the thingy. Okay, this should hopefully be small enough now. 129. I need to knock off 9 more tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9. I don't think they can reach that. So there. Alright guys, I'm gonna be back really quick. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna leave it going so you guys can watch the colony go. But I will be right back.